It's been a week since the Newport Gulls have had their last off day, but the 6-game stretch ends today. But first, the Gulls got to take on the team from the Northern Division, coming for the only time this year in the North Adams SteepleCats here at Cardinals Field on the NECBO Broadcast Network. I'm Gavin Bishow on the field pregame before the game tonight here in Newport. The Gulls coming off their second road win of the year, and 3 Tuesday games for the Newport Gulls, 3 1-0 finishes, but this time it was the Gulls getting the last laugh following 11 strikeouts and 5 hitless and scoreless innings from Finbar O'Brien out of Gonzaga. A marvelous start for Newport. John Downing, Aiden Coleman followed up with 4 scoreless to shut out the Navs in a win on the road. A must-needed win for Newport. That's pitching staff on the road especially has really stepped up a notch. Haven't been able to get the run support. We're able to get the lone run last night in the win. Came down to the wire, but Newport trying to take care of business tonight against North Adams, who's played half the amount of games as Newport has coming to tonight. 7-5 to North Adams, 1-5. We'll see how the Gulls fare tonight at home. More coverage after the break here on the NECBO Broadcast Network. Don't go anywhere. More to come.
My name is Veronica Borelli, and we're back with the NECBL pregame broadcast. I'm here with Finbar O'Brien, who last night had a great game, 11 strikeouts in 5 innings, which is a new record. How are you feeling after last night's game, and how are you feeling going into this game even?
Yeah, feeling good, trying to keep the momentum going, especially as a staff, trying to shut teams down, and that's what we did yesterday.
And especially having your family in the crowd, what did that mean to you and them being able to see that amazing game?
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't seen them in a long time, East Coast family, and it was just great to see them after the game. They were super excited, but yeah, I'm glad I was able to perform it how I did in front of them.
Here at Cardinals Field before Newport's game against the North Adams SteepleCats. Joined alongside the Newport Gulls manager, Mike Coombs, yet again. Coach, thank you so much for the time, per usual. Coach, yesterday, a 1-0 win. That's the third time that's been the finish of a game. How good did it feel to go on the bus ride home with the W instead of the last 2 L's in those games?
You know, it could have gone either way. I mean, Gupton made a heck of a catch in center field to end the game. I mean, if he doesn't catch that, they score the 2 runs, they win.
Yeah, and in those 3 games, obviously, regardless of the win or loss, the pitching has been phenomenal in those close games, especially tight down the stretch, especially with runners in scoring position. What have you seen from your guys and seen from the staff, especially late in those games? They just step up, it seems, almost every time.
Finbar dominated.
Yeah.
Just filled up the strike zone with all 3-4 pitches that he has, and it was awesome watching him. John came in, did pretty much a good job as far as, he walked a guy here or there, got out of some trouble. Same thing with Coleman. Coleman came in, gave up a couple hits, and he ended up, getting us out of it, but Gupton was the guy. He was my closer. He was my closer.
And he takes the role in center for Matt Bolton, who had the off day. And so he's someone that's really trying to come around as well at the plate. But you talked about O'Brien yesterday. Obviously, there's pitch counts and there's innings. How hard was it for you as a coach and the staff as well to take him out after 5 when he was nearly perfect through that stretch?
You do that early on. Now, if it's later in the season, say in July sometime, and he's in the 6th or the 7th and he's got a no-no going, then you let him stay. But I talked to him, and, he totally understood. Next guy's coming in. But later on, if he's there, I would just chat with him when he came in and say, hey, what do you think?
Exactly. And so, Coach, this is your final game before an off day tomorrow. After 6 straight games, is it something you really preach to the team, especially after a longer stretch like this?
Just have a good off day.
Yeah.
Don't even pick up a bat or a ball.
Right.
Go to town. I'll meet you out at Castle Hill. We'll sit in the Adirondacks and wonder what the Naps are doing.
Right, exactly.
Do you know who the Naps are?
The naval people?
No, the Naps.
What's that?
The not as privileged.
Well, Coach, as great as always, thank you so much for the time. Good luck tonight, and enjoy the off day tomorrow. It seems like it's been well needed.
I like your jacket.
Thank you so much. I like the sunglasses as well. Coach Mike Coombs, always a treat to have him on the NACBL Broadcast Network. We got more here, though, from Guardians Field pregame. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the NECBO Broadcast Network. My name is Gavin Bisho. I'm joined alongside Eric Lindley, the Director of Baseball Operations here for Newport. In your second year, a big step up for you in your career for Newport. What's it like to become an even bigger part of this Gulls family and franchise?
You know, it really puts a lot of trust in me. You know, Chuck, Chris, Pat Sos, Ron Westmore, and the whole board, they put a lot of trust in me to come back this year. And, you know, I'm beyond blessed for the opportunity, right? You know, starting out last year as an intern, you know, being my predecessor's right-hand man, it put me in a good position to come back and really try to lead this team operationally to keep taking steps forward.
So far, so good. The guys have looked great this year, and I want to talk about tonight because this is a big one for you guys on staff. It's Sakuchi strike for a Honda night to win an SUV. You were talking about it a couple days ago. One of the biggest nights of the year. Kind of go into that whole operation for you guys and what we should see here, expect to see at Guardians Field.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, first off, shout out to Sakuchi Honda and Barbara Sakuchi. I mean, they are amazing partners with us. They've been sponsoring the Gulls forever. They've been doing this Sakuchi Honda night strike for an SUV forever. So on Sakuchi Honda night, we give fans the opportunity to throw a baseball from 120 feet away from a target with a little 6-inch diameter hole. It's tough. It's tough. People have gotten close, but it is possible. It is possible. You throw it through the hole, win a free car. New 2025. Pop out to the game tonight and see what it looks like exactly. But, you know, to partner with Sakuchi, it's so big for them to trust us enough to provide us with a car to hold this promotion. You know, it's capped at 100 participants, but we always get close to that 100-person cap. So if you want to get down here and sign up, you better get here quick. Gates open at 5. You don't want to miss it.
And it sounds easy, but it's quite the shoot from 120 feet. I mean, we see our guys, they get it as close as they can on the money, but even that might not do the job. So just one more question about it. So is it throughout each half inning, or is it all at once?
So it's not all at once. So we're going to still have some of our in-game, in-between inning promotions, but we're very scaled back for the night because everything is mainly focused on that promotion of trying to throw that ball through that hole. It's not every inning. It doesn't run perfectly, but it is just about every half inning coinciding. We do run our, the kids' gully race. We can't keep that out of it. But I would say around the first inning up until about probably the 8th inning is a pretty good estimate of when we're going to be running the entire promotion tonight.
It's always a show here at Guardians Field, so adding the win a Honda night back here at Guardians Field, always lots of fun. Eric, thank you so much for the time. Super excited for tonight, and if you're seeing this just before it airs or just after it airs, come down to Guardians Field. Try to win a car. It's the Prologue, the first Honda fully electric vehicle, if I'm correct. So a lot on the line here at Guardians Field. Not just the ball game, but the Gulls taking on the SteepleCats. Should be a fun one. First pitch at 6:35 p.m. on ESPN+. Don't want to miss it.